Super PACs and other groups can raise and spend unlimited amounts of money backing a candidate, as long as they stay independent from that candidate. But under the law, independence is much more coordinated than you may realize. Now, before a candidate enters the presidential race, they can ask a close aide to create a super PAC on their behalf, help hire its staff, and fundraise for it. This is why some candidates delayed declaring their presidential bids, because it allowed them to raise money beyond campaign finance limits. Once a candidate declares his or her run, there are so-called coordination rules that limit how they work with super PACs to raise and spend money, but they're not that limiting. For example, a candidate can headline a super PAC's $100,000 a plate dinner. He or she just can't directly ask guests for money. Another example, up to 120 days before the first U.S. primaries, candidates and super PACs can still produce political ads together, even write scripts together, so long as the ads don't contain express advocacy, like the words, "Vote for me." After the 120-day benchmark, the rules get tighter. Kind of. At this point, candidates and super PACs can still discuss the campaign's strengths and weaknesses, but they can't talk about specific ads. However, any information the candidate puts in the public domain is fair game. So the super PAC just waits for the candidate to announce to the press when and where he or she is running ads, and then schedules its own buy around that for maximum political impact. The result, a coordinated look and message, but technically produced independently.